Grants get rejected for two main reasons: compliance violations, missing required documents, or exceeding budget limits, and inability to prove program effectiveness. Even excellent programs get rejected when organizations can't demonstrate measurable impact. If you're wondering whether your well-organized nonprofit is actually changing lives, or just efficiently managing problems while funders question your results, this story will show you the critical difference. Last winter, when the city's homeless shelter closed unexpectedly, both Sarah and Marcus faced the same emergency: 40 families with nowhere to go in freezing temperatures. Sarah's Riverside Food Pantry had excellent systems: organized volunteer schedules, efficient food distribution, clear procedures for everything. Within 2 hours, she'd mobilized volunteers to provide emergency meals and temporary warming space in the church basement. Marcus's Eastside Community Kitchen was organizationally chaotic. Financial crises, scattered volunteers, constant management problems. But something remarkable happened during that emergency. Families started coordinating with each other, sharing resources, creating informal support networks. People who'd been receiving services began providing leadership. By spring, Sarah had efficiently managed the crisis, but families remained homeless. Marcus's response had sparked a community-led housing initiative that permanently housed 15 families, despite his organization being weeks away from closing due to poor financial management.
I was always embarrassed by our organizational chaos. But during that crisis, I realized our messy approach was actually building something Sarah's efficiency couldn't: people who could solve problems for themselves.
Your Program Excellence Assessment reveals whether your organized systems create lasting change or just well-managed dependency. First program element: do your activities help people build capabilities or just meet immediate needs efficiently? The Johnson Family Test. Both organizations served the Johnson family, Maria, her teenage daughter Sophia, and 8-year-old Carlos, during their father's unemployment crisis. Same family, same need, completely different program philosophies. At Riverside Food Pantry, Sarah's approach was systematic and dignified. Maria filled out intake forms, received nutritious groceries based on family size, got information about community resources, and could return weekly as needed. The process was respectful, efficient, and met their immediate food needs perfectly. Maria appreciated the help, but felt like a client receiving services. "They're very organized and kind," she told her sister, "but I just take what they give me and say thank you." At Eastside Community Kitchen, Marcus's approach was messier but transformational. Instead of just providing food, he asked Maria what she liked to cook and invited her to help plan community meals. Sophia started tutoring younger kids while families cooked together. Carlos played with other children while parents shared job search tips. Within 2 months, Maria was coordinating the Tuesday meal planning. Sophia was earning money through the informal tutoring network parents had created, and Carlos was helping translate for Spanish-speaking families. Program Philosophy Assessment. 10 points. Red Zone, 3 to 5 points. Efficient service delivery that meets immediate needs. Like Sarah's original food distribution approach, people receive help but remain in client roles. Success measured by service quality and participation numbers. Yellow Zone, 6 to 8 points. Good services with some opportunities for participant engagement. Mix of service provision and skill-building activities. Some leadership opportunities, but not systematically developed. Beginning to track whether people's capabilities improve. Green Zone, 9 to 10 points. Programs designed to build people's problem-solving capabilities. Like Marcus's community-building approach, where people become leaders. Every activity includes opportunities for participants to contribute and learn. Success measured by increased participant independence and community connections. The Capability Building Reality Check. 6 months later, when both organizations conducted follow-up contacts, the difference in program design became undeniable. The families Sarah's pantry had served were grateful but remained in similar situations. They knew how to access community resources efficiently and could navigate the system well, but most still needed regular support for basic needs. Sarah realized she'd become expert at helping people access services, but wasn't helping them develop capabilities to solve problems independently. The families from Marcus's community kitchen showed different patterns. Many had created informal support networks that continued beyond the program. Parents were sharing childcare, job referrals, and financial advice. Sophia had started a small tutoring business. Maria was working with other parents to advocate for better services at the local school. Marcus had created an environment where people built relationships and capabilities that lasted beyond their immediate crisis. Sharky.ai/Vera Connection. Programs only look strong if your impact data is reliable. That's exactly why verification matters when you're tracking real change in people's lives. Second program element. Do you measure changes in people's lives or just count services provided? Funders' perspective emphasis.
Foundation program officers tell us they can spot weak measurement systems immediately. Applications with compelling stories but no systematic data rarely get funded, no matter how passionate the applicant sounds.
The tracking discovery crisis. 8 months after the homeless shelter crisis, both organizations faced uncomfortable questions from their major funders about actual impact. Sarah's foundation asked, "You've served 200 families this year with excellent efficiency. How many achieved food security?" Sarah realized she could document every service perfectly. Meals provided, groceries distributed, families served, but had no systematic way to show whether people's lives had actually improved. She'd been measuring her program's performance, not its impact on people. Marcus faced even tougher questions from his funder. Your organization is financially chaotic and operationally inconsistent. Can you prove this approach actually helps people more than traditional services? Marcus couldn't provide formal data, but he had something else. Maria Johnson stood up at the meeting and brought 5 other parents with her. "This program changed our lives," Maria said. "Not because they gave us food, but because they treated us like leaders. Now we run programs ourselves." Impact Measurement Assessment, 10 points. Red Zone, 3 to 5 points. Track services provided, but limited evidence of life changes. Like Sarah's comprehensive service documentation without outcome tracking, detailed records of participation and service delivery. Individual success stories, but unclear if they represent typical results. Yellow Zone, 6 to 8 points. Some tracking of changes in participants' situations over time. Basic outcome measurement using simple survey tools. Mix of service data and evidence of individual improvements. Generally positive results, but tracking could be more systematic. Green Zone, 9 to 10 points. Clear evidence that programs help people develop lasting capabilities, like Marcus's participants becoming community leaders and advocates. Both formal tracking and organic evidence of increased independence. People demonstrate improved problem-solving abilities beyond program participation. The learning loop that changes everything. The funder meetings forced both organizations to develop better tracking systems, but they learned completely different lessons. Sarah implemented quarterly surveys asking families about food security, budgeting confidence, and resource navigation skills. The data revealed that her efficient approach helped families manage crises well, but didn't build long-term stability. This led to her biggest program change, partnering with employment and financial counseling services to offer workshops alongside food distribution. Families could address multiple needs efficiently while building skills for independence. Marcus's learning process was more informal but equally powerful. He started asking participants, "What problems are you solving together that you couldn't solve alone?" And, "What would you teach other families facing similar challenges?" The responses revealed that people were creating solutions he'd never imagined. Informal childcare cooperatives, job referral networks, advocacy groups for better school services. Marcus realized his role wasn't to solve problems for people, but to create spaces where people could solve problems with each other. Third program element. Do your programs create changes that continue after people no longer need your services? The sustainability test 2 years after the homeless shelter crisis, the city conducted a community resilience study. The findings revealed the true difference between well-managed programs and transformational ones. In Sarah's service area, families had excellent knowledge of available resources and could navigate the support system efficiently. When new crises arose, people knew exactly where to get help and could access services quickly. But the community remained dependent on external support systems. When budget cuts reduced available services, families struggled because they'd become expert service users rather than problem solvers. In Marcus's service area, despite his organization having closed due to financial mismanagement, something remarkable had happened. The informal networks and leadership skills people had developed continued operating independently. Maria Johnson was now running a parent advocacy group. Sophia had expanded her tutoring into a small business serving 3 neighborhoods. The community had created a mutual aid network that functioned without any formal organization. But here's the critical reality. Funders won't reward community-building approaches like Marcus's without systematic evidence of their effectiveness. His transformational programming created genuine change, but lack of documentation meant he couldn't demonstrate impact to foundation program officers who needed measurable proof to justify their investments. Long-term impact assessment, 10 points. Red zone, 3 to 5 points. Programs provide excellent temporary support, but people remain service-dependent. Participants receive consistent help, but don't develop problem-solving skills. Limited opportunities for leadership or peer-to-peer support. Success defined by maintaining service quality rather than building independence. Yellow zone, 6 to 8 points. Some participants develop lasting skills and connections through program participation, mix of continued service dependence and increased independence. Some evidence of lasting behavior changes and capability development. Programs help some people become less dependent on external support over time. Green zone, 9 to 10 points. Programs create lasting community capacity that continues independently. Like Marcus's participants, developing leadership and mutual aid networks. People become resources for others facing similar challenges. Community develops resilience that functions without ongoing program support.
The efficiency paradox resolution. The city's cost-benefit analysis revealed a counterintuitive truth about program efficiency. Sarah's approach had excellent per-family efficiency metrics, lower cost per family served, higher participant satisfaction, better service quality ratings. From a traditional efficiency standpoint, her program was clearly superior. But Marcus's approach showed different economics, higher cost per participant during active program participation, but dramatically lower long-term community support needs. The participants had become community resources rather than ongoing service users. Sarah's realization led to her program's evolution.
I was optimizing for the wrong metrics. I was measuring how efficiently we could provide services, not how effectively we were helping people become independent.
Program Excellence Integration with Series. Add your 3 Program Excellence scores to your Video 1 Organizational Health Assessment.
Sarah's Program Excellence score 19 out of 30.
Yellow zone for transformational approach that needs better measurement systems. Marcus's Program Excellence score, 27 out of 30. Green zone for programs with strong evidence of lasting impact. Here's what Sarah and Marcus learned. Organizational capacity without transformational programming creates efficient dependency. Transformational programming without organizational capacity creates unsustainable impact. When Marcus joined Sarah's organization as Community Engagement Coordinator, they created something neither had achieved alone: systematic approaches to building community leadership. Sarah's organizational systems now support Marcus's community building philosophy, creating both immediate stability and long-term transformation. Programs with strong evidence score 24 to 30 points, green. Those with weak or inconsistent data fall into yellow or red zones. Strong programs need sustainable funding to continue creating transformation. The final assessment reveals whether you can generate the resources to maintain and expand your community impact, or if funding gaps will limit your effectiveness despite excellent programming.
Download the Program Excellence Scorecard and see if your programs are green, yellow, or red. Link in description.